Today we're talking about the two main ways of plucking in an orchestral or solo piece. Welcome. Welcome to the studio. My name is Cassie and I'm a professional violist and teaching artist. I wanted to come on today really quickly and just talk about the two different ways we would encounter plucking, either in an orchestral or a solo piece. So if we're going along, we're doing arco, we're bowing, and all of a sudden we see pizz or pizzicato in our piece, there's two different ways you can hold the bow to deal with this. So if I am playing and all of a sudden I have no time and I have to do a pizzicato really quickly, instead of holding my bow in what I would call pincher mode, because I've got my two pinchers free, I'm just going to extend my pointer finger. So normal bow hold, extend my pointer finger, and I have access to pluck the string. So we're going to try this with a D major scale, except every time we come to a down bow, so every other bow, we're going to extend our pointer finger and pluck. So let's try that together. So it's every two bows, extend that pointer finger, land it safely on the string, and pluck. So open D, pluck F sharp, set G, pluck B, pluck D. So this is if in the event of a very quick transition between arco and pizzicato, we don't have time to go to pincher mode, so we're just extending that pointer finger. If you do have a little bit more time, maybe you've got like an eighth or a quarter or a greater rest, you do want to go into pincher mode because it's a more stable way to pluck. I'm able to anchor my thumb and it's just easier to pluck that way. So we're going to try that same exercise with D major. Rest, pincher mode, set, and we're going to pluck F sharp and then transition back to our bow hold. So actually, before we even do that, let's just practice going from pincher mode back to bow hold. Pincher mode. I'll show you up close. I'm hiding my bow with those three fingers, leaving these guys in that kind of L shape, free to pluck. Back to bow hold. Pincher, bow hold. You might need to practice that a few times before we put it into the scale. If you're ready to go on, let's try that D major scale. Pincher mode, pluck F sharp. Back to bow hold, set for G. Pincher mode, pluck B, back to bow hold. Pincher, anchor. And notice each time we're anchoring at the end of the fingerboard because again, that's going to be the more stable way to pluck. So those are the two main ways that you're going to encounter pizzicato in like an orchestral or a solo piece. And you have to make the decision which one of those you want to do. There may be extended passages of pizzicato where you can just kind of put your bow across your lap or somewhere safe, in the back of your chair, on your stand. But these are the two main ways they're going to have pizzicato in a piece. Obviously, again, the preferable one is to do pincher mode, but in a pinch, if you need to, you can practice extending that pointer finger. The last thing I want to talk about is when you have really quick changes between arco and pizzicato. So maybe it's every other note. And you have to practice finding those notes really quickly. Oftentimes I'll miss the string if I'm not looking at it. So I have to practice initially really watching my string to make sure I know which string I'm supposed to be on. So we're going to try this. We're going to start slow, then we're going to speed it up. So same scale, but every other note is a pizzicato. So it's down bow, pluck, down bow, pluck. So let's try that really slowly. Down bow, watch your string. Make sure your finger is landing on that D string, not some other string. Set on the D string, set your bow. Pick, pluck, A string. Set, set, set. And notice I'm saying set because I want to set either my bow or my finger before I do either one. I don't want to crash land with my bow or crash land with my finger because that's going to lead to errors. So let's try that just a little bit faster. Set your bow on the D string, set, 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 set. Now, if you're getting good at that and you don't feel like you need to watch the string as much, by all means, you can practice with your eyes closed, you can practice it looking at something else off in the distance. But this is going to help get you those quick transitions between pizzicato and arco. So hopefully you found this helpful. If you're struggling with anything in a particular piece where it transitions from arco to pizz, post it in the comments. I love trying to help from afar. And until the next one, happy practicing.